Hello, lovely, amazing video game type people, and welcome to Avernum 2 Crystal Souls. When last we left off, we had found the secret magic ogres, and we were indeed entering Formello for the first time. I'm quite excited. A commander's office. Let's talk to commander. Formello. Graham, Commander Graham. A heavily armed and armored man sits behind a desk shuffling papers. He looks like nothing would make him happier than going out and killing something. He stands to introduce himself. It takes a while. Decades in Avernum have left him with a lot of joint pain. I'm Captain Graham. Welcome to our little garrison, warrior. You look like you've been a soldier for a long time. Don't remind me. I was sent down here for a long time ago. Can't remember what the sun looks like. When I got to Fort Avernum, they stuck a spear in my hand. Been fighting ever since. Why were you sent down here? A rude question, but I'll answer. I was sent down because the late unlamented Emperor Hawthorne was a monster, and I was dumb enough to say it out loud. We killed Hawthorne, so the Empire invaded us. It's a harsh price to pay, but we needed to pay it. The world is better off without that tyrant. And who replaced him? Some young princess. Prazak, I think. Don't know. Don't keep up much on surface politics. That's funny. How are things in Formello? Hard. The barriers, the Empire, guards sent up to the front, low supplies. Is there much Empire activity around Formello? Not much, no. Not much in this area. Nothing for my boys yet. Though I occasionally get missions. If you help me out, I can help you get a higher clearance. What's this clearance you speak of? He shakes his head. Don't they tell you guys anything? Clearances, to determine where you can go and what you're allowed to know. Adventurers, to get clearance, do missions, and we keep track. Okay. Captain Graham chats wistfully with you as he works on his paperwork. He seems to envy you your life of travel and adventure. Got any missions I can do? Yeah, there's some crazy Nephilim in some ruins to the west. They're making undead and sending them to attack us. Go there and get them to cut it out. Destroy the creature that is making the undead and I'll help you out. The ruins are along much to the west, on the south side of the river. Done. Totally done. Ta-da. What's in here? Oh, cows. Hey, Ken. You meet a tall, rugged, middle-aged man. He has long blonde hair, a lizard skin jerkin, and many scars on his hands and arms. You introduce yourself. Good to meet you. Call me Ken. Watch out for the lizards. Any advice on dealing with lizards? Yes, never forget, they are vicious, spiteful, cruel creatures, capable only of violence. They will always hate you. They cannot feel joy or love. Keep that in mind, and you'll do fine. That's funny. How did you get those scars? A giant lizard lunges at him. He dodges nimbly. I raise lizards, that's how. He kicks the lizard. It backs away and prepares for another attempt. Where did you learn to raise lizards? Before I got exiled, I raised pigs. I liked them. They didn't always try to kill you. But this isn't the surface, so you do what's necessary to live. Do you miss the pigs? Of course, but we raise what we can. All we have down here are sickly cows and vicious lizards. We make do with what we have. And why were you sent to Avernum, since I get to ask everyone that dang question? Jen and I were exiled together. We didn't like the way things were going. Heck, who did? But we just couldn't keep our mouths shut about it, so they took care of us. That's for damn sure. Can I buy some meat? Of course, Jen is inside. She can help you. Okay. Let's find this inside you speak of. Oh, Jen and Ken's stockyard. Fine provisions of all sorts. Well, that's nice. You meet a tired-looking woman. She is in her 30s, but the hard life of Avernum ages people prematurely. She nods and gives you a little smile. My name's Jen. Welcome to our shop. She is a combination cook and butcher, processing the livestock that gets brought in from the farms around Formello. What can I purchase here? We shall. Rations, not much food coming in. What, with the barrier and all? Still, we try to give people a fair price. How does the barrier affect your food supply? A lot of this area's food came from Murtis, way down south. Lots of people up here. With the barrier, we'll be having shortages before too long. She shakes her head sadly. Just one thing after another. So the rations are expensive, then? I'm afraid so. Our rations aren't too cheap, what with things the way they are. Not much I can do about it. I'm just a humble servant of the people. Let me know if you want to buy something. Alright, tell me about the farms around here. They produce what they can. Mushrooms don't grow as well as in some of the caves. Don't know why, just one of the mysteries. At least they grow at all. Alright, let's see what you got. Way too expensive. So uninterested in eggs, even though that they seem decent. That's all for now, thanks. You got anything handy-dandy for me? No, not really? Okay. Alchemical artistry. Oh, this sounds fun. Hello. Stoppard. What a great name. There is a tall, gangly man grinding up fungus behind the counter. He is surrounded by bundles and bunches of mold and mushrooms. He sets aside the mixture and crosses his hands on the table in front of him. Welcome to my shop. My name is Stoppard. Do you have a hard time finding herbs to make your potions, Stoppard? Yes, there have been shortages of everything lately, but the biggest problem has been getting ingredients for healing potions. The army needs them, and I can't make them. Of course, the barriers blocking the roads have been an utter disaster. Soon it will start to cost lives. Where do you find your herbs? Ha! That is a secret. A very impolite question to ask an alchemist, especially one who is making potions for the soldiers. But I'm a soldier. Surely you can help me. I suppose. There's a grove in the mostly barren tunnels northwest of Formello, between two lakes. Please don't share that secret with anyone else. Oh, yeah. Okay, the fungal place, I think. Need anything else? What are you grinding fungus for? I have a wide variety of potions which you can purchase. Of course, I'll buy almost any useful equipment you want to part with. I've had to be versatile lately. Versatile? How? What with the war with the Empire, the soldiers and mercenaries have many needs. I fill them as best I can. Have to earn my keep, you know. Okay, can you make a potion for me? Ooh, look at this. That's exciting. Well, that is my specialty, but you will have to provide the materials. If you have forged any lichen or moss or fungi with the proper properties, you can show them to me. For example, if you brought me healing herbs in adequate quantities, I could make you healing or curing potions. Even better, with the right mix of herbs, I could make a brew to speed you up in combat or restore your magical energy. Very useful, much in demand. Alright, the speed potion is... Ooh, one of healing, spiritual, and energetic. One of healing, spiritual... Oh, okay, I see. So either speed or energy potions. I feel like the speed potions are probably more valuable. Not really interested in the healing potions, really. I'm going to say I don't need any potions just now. I'd like to buy some stuff, though. I see. You can actually just sell me potions. Not bad prices. Invulnerability potion for 5 turns. I'm assuming that means I can't get hurt. That's pretty cool. Yeah, no, the speed potions would be great. For 72, that's not that bad. But right now we're looking for other things. Townsend the Sage, fine crafts available. Jasmine's Forge, temporarily closed, gone to the front. Well, that sucks. Good thing we can pick the lock. And then steal everything. Holy cow. We're gonna... Poor Jasmine, that doesn't seem nice. Oh well. It's a rough world we live in. Where's the iron bars? Oh, we don't have any. Well, that's money. Fine steel. Ooh, that's exciting. Hammer, tongs. Oh, bags of coal. Nice. Uh-huh. Steel javelins. Yeah. Feel free to store. What's this? Iron jav. Oh, steel javelins. That's true. That's quite nice. Okay, what else can we steal? Well, might as well pretend like we didn't break in. So rude. Hey! Townsend the Sage. What do you got for me, friend? Considering the unpleasantness of the food down here, it's amazing that this man managed to get so large. He is working on a pair of leather gauntlets. His fingers are thick, but they maneuver the needle and thread with remarkable dexterity. When you enter, he motions for you to sit across from him. I am Townsend the Sage. How may I help you? Well, what can you do for me? You look like a warrior. A soldier. If I guess right, warriors tend to accumulate items. I may be able to make something of use for you, if you provide the correct components. But you're a sage. I am. I have studied many things, and I still do. However, in this time of war, I have been forced to turn my skills to more practical applications. This is actually funny. I'm going to point out, in the original game, you needed to identify items, right? So you would get beautiful artifacts, and then take them into town, to Townsend, and pay him, and he would identify items for you, which was very important, because some items were cursed, and if you just equipped them, you would not be able to take them off until you got the curse removed. So, that's fun. What would you like to study, Townsend? The properties of the flora of Avernum, both the natural flora and that created by the Tower of Magi. I would choose to be a simple botanist. He smiles. And chef. I would like to find a way to make the native ingredients delicious. Go figure. Alright, well, can you make something for me? I can. What? Can you make a leather cloak for me? Give 1 leather, 1 crystal, and 300 coins. What's this? Ooh. I can, if you provide the proper materials. I have been studying the uses of fine leather, especially that taken from drakes or similar creatures. My items will contain an enchantment. I need fine leather to craft the item and focusing crystals to channel my power into the skin. The more you provide, the more I can make. I will also need a fee of 300 coins for my time. Also, I am learning more all the time. If you return later, I might be able to do more for you. So, a leather cloak for me. 1 leather, 1 crystal, and 300 coins. Do I have that? I mean, I must. I have 300 coins. What is this leather and crystal that you speak of? Oh, I have a focusing crystal. Okay. I have a focusing crystal. I have some fine leather, and I have 300 coins. Well, that's kind of cool. I'm very much curious at this fine leather focusing crystal. Let's find out. Can you make something for me? Here you go. Townsend takes the money and the materials, then he shoos you out of his workshop. Sorry, my secrets are secrets. Give me a few hours. You return a few hours later, and the sage presents you a new leather cloak. A modest enchantment, I'm afraid, but I think you will find it to be worthwhile. Do I have the correct materials? I'm afraid not. I need at least 1 piece of fine leather and at least 1 focusing crystal. Okay, thanks, man. I'll be going. Thank you for dropping by. What'd you give me? What'd you give me? Ooh. Oh, the Deadeye Cloak. That's pretty depressing. I like the armor, but... +1 to sniper, +1 to sharpshooter. Okay. Pretty sad. Boop. Yeah. Well, you know, whatever. That's cool. So disappointing. Maybe we should just ignore it. Let's just hold on to those things. Let's maybe, I don't know. I don't really want to. Yeah, okay. I don't want the Deadeye Cloak. I've changed cloak. I don't want it. I don't want it. It feels pretty awful. Oh well. I don't need anything. I'll be going now. I don't like the Deadeye Cloak. No. Okay, the Speakers of Holy Chants. Hello. This temple is the pride of Formello. The polished stone of the walls, floor, and altar reflect the dim light, making the chamber almost bright. A large golden ankh gleams at you from the distance, inviting you in for a few moments of rest and peace. That's pleasant. Look at this. Oh, good luck comes. Oh, dice. You would have dice. And an hourglass and a lantern. Oh, look at you. How pleasant. I shall talk to you, Caius. You are greeted by a graying man in spotless white robes. He approaches you and bows humbly. I am Father Caius, current caretaker of this temple. I welcome you. It is always inspiring to see new faces here. How can I be of service to you? Tell me about your temple, sir. Father? I don't know. We are the Speakers of Holy Chants. We are the faith of miners and warriors, and adventurers and explorers of Avernum. All who depend on the proper turn of fortune to survive and thrive. All who know that, despite our best efforts, all can be lost. Why is it such a good faith for Avernum? Because all of our lives depend on fortune now. One ill turn and we will all fade. Even now the Empire rampages through our lands. A great stroke of ill luck, one we are forced to face. We all must learn to accept our precarious fates. Do you pray to chance? Pray. Of course not. Chance does not care what we say or what we hope for. If it did, would the Empire come? The barriers tear up our roads? No. We come to this temple simply to learn to accept all that is out of our control. Okay, another question. Is there any way I can be of use to you, honored visitors? What sort of services do you perform? It has fallen to me to end my wanderings here. As caretaker of this temple, I comfort those who are distressed by the fluctuations of chance. I perform services in that capacity. I can teach certain holy rituals to you for a small donation. I can also teach you how to be calm and accepting, so that the natural fluctuations of luck do not disturb you. Please, let me know instantly how I can assist you. Well, can you teach me some holy rituals? Caius can teach you a variety of the less involved holy rituals. Ooh, how pleasant. Okay. So call the storm. Icy wind, freezing your foes and knocking them back. Sounds nice. Summon shade. Ward of thoughts. Gives your group an extra chance of resisting mental attacks. You can only have one ward at once. Move mountains. Okay. Outside comp breaks cracked walls. And move mountains sounds useful. Summon shade and really call the storm sounds handy. Having the I'd love to learn what you can teach me about chance. Whoa! Whoa! Are you serious? Learn luck for 2,500. You're kidding, right? That's insane. Goodbye, Father Caius. Unless you can tell me how you came to this temple. I once served here under Claudette, a fine woman, but I left to search for a safer place for my family during the Slith Wars. I ended up comforting the frightened souls near the front line. I helped them accept what needed to happen to them. We all end up doing what we must. When Claudette passed away, let her soul find rest. I finally returned here, and here I will stay. It's dangerous to travel, even in the best of times. Agreed, but I have learned tricks that can help make a long journey over rough terrain much easier. The important thing is to never forget. You must prepare. You must struggle. However, in the end, there will always be things you cannot control. Okay, fair point. Speakers of Holy... I think he said good luck to you. Hey, what's this? These are the mayor's living quarters. By Avernum standards, they were quite luxurious. However, a recent cave quake has heavily damaged them. There are bits of stone everywhere, and there is lots of dust. There are several guards sitting at the south table. They don't appear to be happy that you've walked in uninvited, but they also don't care about it enough to kick you out. Okay. I shall leave. It seems rude. Look, I can use... Those are probably the things that, you know, cracked walls. Library of Formello. Hey, Miles is still here. When you walk through the door, a cloud of flakes from decaying lichen paper assaults your eyes. The fragments coat the inside of your nose and mouth. Most of the books in this small library are not aging gracefully. It's a shame. Libraries are very rare in Formello. Hey, look at this. Alice, who the heck are you? You meet a young girl in the robes of a mage's apprentice. They're at least 2 sizes too big for her. She wanders around keeping things clean and organizing. Right now, she's mopping up a big patch of mold on the stone floor. You ask who she is. She smiles proudly. I'm Alice. I'm an apprentice mage. You are an apprentice? I am. I'm a full apprentice mage, ready to learn the deepest secrets of the world. But I haven't been one for very long, so I can't blow anything up yet. The deepest secrets of the world, you say? Yes, secret knowledge. The true names of things. How to summon fire and blow stuff up. All that sort of stuff. Who are you apprenticed to? To Miles. He runs the library, and he's really powerful. He's going to teach me magic for the next 5 years, and I'll do a lot of sweeping. She brushes off her skirt and stands up straight. I don't mind the scut work, as long as I get to learn magic. Okay, looks like you have a lot of work to do. I mostly have to run errands, and sometimes it's really difficult. What sort of difficult errands are you on right now? Right now, I'm supposed to be finding this book on holy rituals. Stinctification or something like that. But I can't find it anywhere. These shelves aren't very well organized. Stinctification? No, that's not right. Sanctification. It's a ritual to make evil magic. Places lose their evil magic. Very strong. Okay, think hard. Can you remember where the ritual was? She thinks for a while. No, I can't. Somewhere in Formello, in a different library. Not sure where. Hard to find, though. Just a little library. Maybe if you come back later, I'll have remembered. Okay, thanks. Ooh. Yes, please. I will take that. What is that? Da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. I suppose I'd better talk to Miles. A very tall man with raven black hair and a short beard reclines behind his desk, humming something that sounds like a sea chanty. "Welcome to the library, travelers." He stands to greet you. "I'm Miles. The soldiers of Avernum are always welcome here, especially if they wish knowledge or spells of great power." Ooh, I'll take spells of great power. Oh, who won't? Every mage and priest in Avernum wants to learn how to cast each spell at the highest power. But when the same priests learn how, they jealously hoard the knowledge. Each wants to be able to cast bolt of fire better than anyone else. It's foolishness, and you pay the price. You will have to research well to truly master any ritual. Look in dungeons and the libraries of rogue wizards. It is knowledge that would benefit all of Avernum. Are you the librarian here? Yes, I run the library of Formello, one of the 3 centers of magical learning in Avernum. Feel free to browse the scrolls. Also, for a small fee, you can purchase the magical knowledge of the ages. This is a school as well as a library. Where are the other centers of learning? Patrick's Tower in the Great Cave is the source of much powerful and arcane research. But the greatest center of magical learning is the Tower of Magi, a huge basalt tower in the southeastern corner of Avernum. That is the place to go to do any really serious magical learning. I hate to admit it, but there it is. Okay, spells of great power. What knowledge can you give me? It depends on what you need. If you're seeking a specific tome, ask my apprentice. She's cleaning up in the stacks. May I learn some spells? Ooh. Some spells, slightly expensive. Oh, yes. Look at this. Slows nearby enemies, causing them to occasionally miss a round in combat. That sounds like Icy Rain. Yes. Strikes all foes in a small area with a damaging rain of ice. And Spray Acid covers target with large magically summoned globule of corrosive slime, which damages it over time. Okay, so I'm actually just going to get Icy Rain right here, right now. I'm going to improve it, because I'm clearly crazy. Slow sounds useful, but we're going to avoid that just for now. Yeah, I don't know why. Whatever, I'm crazy. Yeah, centers of learning, knowledge, symbols. Okay, cool. Thanks, bro. Understood. Good day to you. Whoa! Whoa! What the devil just happened? As you walk into the open area in front of City Hall, Formello is hit with a cave quake. As screams echo through the city, you see a massive spire of stone rise out of the ground. The front wall of City Hall crumbles and collapses. As the quake fades, there's a blinding flash of light over the stone spire. Floating above it, you see a brightly glowing apparition. It is a humanoid, very tall and thin, but too insubstantial for you to make out anything else. To see more, you will need to move closer. What? As you slowly approach the stone outcropping, the screaming of the townspeople dies down, replaced by a horrified silence. The apparition begins to speak. "Do not be alarmed, humans. I am Bonirno of the Vanatai people. I cannot stay here for long. I await your envoy." The shade stands motionless, waiting for someone to get close enough to talk to it. Nobody is willing. What? Oh dear. The mysterious shade. Well, we're going to talk to you. You climb the outcropping to face the shade. Any hope that the nearby guards will follow you and back you up are soon dashed. You approach the figure alone. The shade is dim and insubstantial. It is a humanoid, 7 feet tall and skeletally thin. You can't make out any more details than that. Somehow, it senses that you come close. It doesn't turn to look at you. It opens its mouth to speak. Maybe we'll just listen to it. Its voice is slow and the accent is strange. It struggles with your tongue. It begins. "You have taken some of our lands. A few. It does not matter. Humans have committed a greater theft from us. A hideous theft. It has been decided you will be destroyed. The barriers are the beginning. Some do not think this is just. I am one. Some of you must come to us to explain why you have done what you have done. Here, the figure points at the cave wall to the northeast. Duck! Your quick action saves you some pain. There is a brief, sharp cave quake. When you look up, you see there is a large crevice in the wall where there wasn't one before. Try to stand up. As dust and the screams of the townsfolk fill the air, you manage to rise from the ground. The shade begins to fade away. As he does, he says, "Come to us to protest your innocence. But if you are guilty, we will not rest until our crystal souls are returned to us." Then the Vanitai, as it called itself, is gone. The people in the courtyard get up and mill about, stunned. You see a man wearing the mayor's sash. He looks at you with interest. Then he looks at the rubble of what was, up until recently, his city hall. Then he sighs, shakes his head, and walks back into the ruins of his office. Nearby, the dark crevice in the wall waits. Nobody goes near it. The townspeople mill about, terrified, seemingly intent on forgetting that what just happened, happened. Medal earned. First contact. Hey, look, there's crystals. I will happily take those. Thank you. Where's this hole in the wall? Oh, is that must... Oh, to the north you can see a large crack in the wall. It's a new feature, freshly created by the Cave Quake. You recently experienced. It is wide enough for you to fit through comfortably. Wow. Okay, we're not gonna go down that tunnel just yet. We're gonna go talk to the mayor. Oh, hello. Oh, hi. Lovely place you've got here. Amtar. Who's this Amtar? Are you the mayor? Oh, you get a picture. He's important. You meet a man in his 50s, very old for Avernum. He wears the traditional mayor's sash and a large gold necklace. He nods to you. I am Amtar, Mayor Amtar, honored ruler of the city of Formello. He seems very upset. It's not a surprise, considering that the south end of his hall just collapsed. Could Formello use the services of a soldier of Avernum? He shakes his head. So many troubles, and even my secretary has gone off to fight the Empire. I'm glad to see adventurers here. At this point, we need all the assistance we can get. Who is your secretary? Excuse me. His name is Foley. He's a captain now. If you meet him, be sure to mention my name. I'm sure he'd be happy to help some adventurers out. What is it, warrior? Please distract me from this catastrophe. That's a beautiful necklace. He puts his hand on it protectively. My precious. No, he doesn't say that, I'm kidding. This is the badge of office of the Mayor of Formello. We had a bit of trouble over it a few years ago. It was stolen from Mayor Evelyn. Some adventurers got it back for her. Then, when her term was up, Mayor Evelyn ran off and left me with all of the messes. Plenty of trouble, but none with the necklace since. That's it. For those who don't know, in the first game, you have to... One of the quests is to get Mayor Evelyn's necklace back from some Nephilim at probably the same fort that has the undead in it now. I have come from Fort Draco to see if you're in need, Amtar. Mayor Amtar. Well, see for yourself. He points at the ruin of his hall. These things, these shades, they are attacking us. They created the barriers. They think we are their foes, and we don't even know who they are. The thing opened up a hole in the wall. It leads to whatever that thing was. He points to the northeast. Someone must do something. And you think I can do something about it? If not you, then who? Someone must go. You are armed. You have potential. You need to explore. Find out what is happening and inform the castle. I implore you. I command you. Ooh. Can you give me aid? We have little to spare, but it is yours. Take whatever you find in my library and chambers. I would not deny you anything that could aid you in your hard journey. Do you have the authority to give the order? Are you dense? The barriers have cut us off from the castle, from Avernum itself. Of course I can give the order. I'm the only one left who can. You must go. I wish you the best of luck. Avernum needs you. Now excuse me, I must tend to my own people. Whew. Are you dense? Should have just said the other thing. So basically, I get everything now. The bookshelves here sag under the bulk of heaps of dusty old records. It's all the notes and paperwork which come from with the combination of running a large garrison and a large city. It's very dusty in here. Ooh, hello. I'm glad that I have access to everything. That's mighty nice. It looks like we can break down the wall there with some stone shatter scrolls or something. I suppose I will have to do that. Oh, also, hey, crude leather gloves, not interested, but the radiate ice scroll I will take. Nothing here. Okay, well. It's funny. I managed to pick the lock. Oh, good. We're about to steal from the mayor, I take it. Lovely. Nope, nope. Oh, no, there we go. What are we stealing? A candle. No, I'm not going to steal a candle from the mayor. I will, however, take his scroll of domination. A lovely crystal to sell. That must be it then. Are there no secret buttons for us? It would appear not. Okay. Let's try this, what is it? Stone shatter. Move mountains. Okay. Hey, it worked! Stone crumbles. Love it. What's this? There is a thick book on the pedestal. The thick papyrus pages are covered with dense, strange writing. Try to decipher it. You open the book and try to read it. However, it is written in a sort of magical script with which you are completely unfamiliar. As you watch, the letters shift and dance in front of your eyes. You can't make any sense of it. Oh, that sucks. That's cool, though. Strange book. That's probably the spell that she was looking for. I think I may talk to Alice. Uh-huh. Oh, okay. Just kidding. Probably later, then. Ooh, what's this? Another training area, hey? Amber. Okay. A woman flushed with exertion nods to you in greeting. A large broadsword hangs from her belt. I'm Amber. Welcome, soldier, to Formello's training center. Are you in charge of the training? Yes, I run this training center. It's where all the soldiers and mages and such come to learn new skills to use against the enemy. You can get training too if you want. Pity you're just soldier clearance. If you had Magi clearance, there's some secret new techniques I could teach you. What can you teach me? Oh, cool. Well, that's not so bad. Why can't I learn dual wielding? I guess I haven't gotten that high up, but that's not bad. Learn bows, improve bows. Uh-huh. Oh, I see. I could get 2 times training. Cool. How do I get Magi clearance? You'd need to get to the castle somehow. Alright, forget it. I don't need training. Are you in the Avernite army? I'm not actually in the army. I just teach what I know, and if I don't know it, I find someone who does. Captain Graham runs the garrison here. If you have any questions about it, he's across the road. Okay. That's cool. Training Hall of Formello. Common house. Come rest from the road. Ooh. When you walk by the southern door, you feel a chill. It makes you shudder. You note that the door has a strong padlock on it. Okay. Who are we? Rose and Gibbon. Oh, right, Rose. A woman in leather armor sits at the table, swilling down ale. A rapier hangs at her side. She doesn't look happy. I'm Rose. That was a terrible belch. I can't belch. Sorry, guys. She belches, grimacing as the taste of the ale returns to her mouth. You look like you work for a living. Have a seat. So how do you make your living? She spits on the floor. Adventuring. But that damn Townsend rooked me. What did Townsend do? Fat bastard. Customers turn to look at her. She quiets down. He had me find some herbs for him. I did, but he won't pay me because they aren't magical enough, whatever the hell that means. Then he offers me half price. I stomped on him and left. She takes a swig and leans close to you. Want to hear a secret? A secret? Oh boy, sure. She laughs, takes another swig and says, I found out where he gets his fungus. Go to the tunnels northwest of town where nobody lives. Yeah. Go there. Look for 2 little lakes and search between them. She leans back. That'll show that turd. She orders 3 more beers. None of them are for you. Have any news? As little as possible. I don't want to know about the mess outside the inn. I'm taking a break from all that for a few hours. We have a message for you from Harg in Fort Draco. He wants you to marry him, but he's too shy to tell you. And I can't blame him. He's dumb, he's crude, he's poor, and he has quite a strong odor. And he can't hold his drink. Plus, if he can't propose to me himself, he's a coward. No interest in him. None at all. And you can tell him that. Okay. That's unfortunate. Poor fella. Alright, Gibbon. The bar is tended by a young, unshaven, ferret-faced man. Despite his unsavory appearance, he runs a good inn. Pots of stew bubble happily behind him, and kegs of mushroom ale are lined up, ready for tapping. He sidles up to you to see if there's any money to be made here. I'm Gibbon. What can I do for you? That doesn't really sound fitting. He's young. Unshaven. Ooh, young, unshaven, ferret-faced man. I'm Gibbon. What can I do for you? Are most of your rooms booked? He leans close to you. I only say this because you're a soldier. Keep it quiet. There's something weird in one of the rooms, like a ghost, down the hall. Last room on the left. I saw it, slammed the door, and locked it. It had some stuff with it. If you kill it, you can have it all. Anything you can tell me about the magical barriers? They scare the hell out of us. We're all cut off. Who knows what's going on in the rest of Avernum? Don't know anything about how to bring them down, though. Heard any rumors about the recent cave quake or the new tunnel in the northeast corner of town? I don't know anything about it. We've had enough strangeness as it is. We had a big quake about 2 months ago. Hear about it? The new thing was just too much. What's on the menu? Well, I have some stew for 2 coins and a round of beer for all of you for 3. Also, one of our rooms is still free. That's only 5 coins. It's the only room available, I'm afraid. Okay, well, beer's all around, please. He gives you mugs of the bone-warping, mind-fogging, eyesight-blurring brew that is standard in Avernum. They've been able to get mushrooms to ferment, but they've never gotten the result to taste good. 3 gold, please. I don't think I actually paid for that. I get war cursed. Oh, good. That's so random. We're drunk. Drunk equals war curse. Love it, love it, love it. Alright, absolutely nothing of value here. Oh. Lizards. What's this? Little guard tower. Well, that's cute. More lizards. Whoop. An empty room. A not so empty room. Whoa, platinum ring. That's cool. We're gonna come back as soon as the drunkenness is worn off. What's this? Southern exit. Okay. Visitor barracks. What is this? Our barracks? Shouldn't I be able to steal everything from you guys? Not that I would want any of this. Any of this crap. Barracks B. Wow. Barracks are messy, friends. Piercing crystal, though. Yeah, I think we're about to steal that piercing crystal. Worth it. Some money. Fine cloak. That'll do. That'll do just fine. Okay, let's see if we can fight that evil shade thing and take whatever stuff he's got. Just ta-da. Okay. Oh, and we've got icy rain. That's cool. Affects an area and a 15% bonus. Not awful, I suppose. Okay. The unlocked hotel room is chilly and grim, and it is unkempt and dusty, and there are stains in the southeast corner that could only be dried blood. A wispy wraith forms in the corner of the room. It is a hungry spirit waiting for prey to come to it. Oh, hello. We've got us a shade. It's gonna die. This is an it's gonna die soon shade. Uh-huh. Boom. And we got a woven... Oh my goodness, that's exciting. +2 to dual wielding, absolutely. We don't need the pants. I will happily take the gold necklace, thanks. Oh, a scroll of spine, shield, and a broom. What's in here? Oh, some more nice things. That was worth it. Very worth it. Very easy. I love it. What's on the little island here? Oh! You inspect the pylon. There is a phrase carved into the base. Amlel Kia. You take note of it. Okay, right. Those are the teleportation pylons that eventually will allow you to move around a lot quicker. Ooh, bars of iron. Yes, please. One of these statues should be a speaking statue, I think. Well, whatever. Used to be that there was always a speaking statue in each major city. Anyhow, that's plenty cool. Not quite sure what else to do. Priest spells, we'll want to, I think, pick one up at least. and go do some quests before going down that hole. So let's talk to Caius here. Yeah. I'd love to teach you rituals. Jump to her. Oh, now all of these sound like a grand idea. Call the storm sounds like a great idea. I mean, I should probably get all of these. But call the storm. And move mountains. Improve call the storm. I don't even know. Can I afford all of that in 956? Should do, hey? Okay. Improve move mountains. And we're broke. Love it. Okay. What did I just learn, by the way? Move mountains. In town mode, non-combat destroys nearby fragile stone. In combat, makes rocks fall on foes. Outside combat, breaks cracked walls and stone pillars. Okay, I mean, it doesn't sound that awful. Affects an area. Call the storm. Weakness curse for 3 turns. That's great, actually. I'm quite happy with that. Move mountains, hey? Okay, that's fun. Oh, yes, and the board. Find Slith Outpost. I think we've already found it. Okay. Da-da-da-da. So find a Slith Outpost. Remove lizard infestation from the lair of Motrax. A message to Silvar. I don't think we get to do that. Oh yeah, no, that's impossible. Investigate tower. Scouts have spotted a strange tower near Formello. It's across the river to the southwest in the middle of a fiery fumarole. Magical fluctuations are strong around the tower, which makes it an intriguing location. Investigate the tower and get a good look. Report what you have seen to Miles. I'm pretty sure that's like Solberg's tower or something. Yeah, he was one of the Triad or one of the great mages at the Tower of Magi, and he wanted to separate himself, so he built that tower. That's cool. Okay. Well, we're going to save here, and next time when we get back, we're going to go and kill some undead Nephilim and perform more quests, get super jacked, hopefully level 8. I'd like to reach level 8 and get the Negotiator trait, which allows me to sell items at an increased, get more money from selling items, which will be nice, and I'll be able to afford everything from then on, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Okay, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time on Avernum 2 Crystal Souls. Bye.